I'm Sawyer Eagleson.
And I'm Matt Wildman from NHS News.
Hey Matt, you ready for some lunch? I'm ready to rumble.
I am too, but I don't even know what lunch I have. I want a chicken McPatty.
Me too. Don't we all? We pass it to Michaela for the full story.
This year, NHS switched their lunch schedule, and many students dislike the changes.
No, because English is on the second floor and they should have second lunch.
I sort of like the new lunch schedule. I mean, it's kind of nice knowing which lunch you're going to. You know, you don't get confused by it and everything. The alt days they stink because, it really is just super confusing.
No, I think it's pretty stupid switching up the schedules with different teachers on different floors.
The faculty at NHS have also been affected by the changes of the lunch schedule.
So the fact that it got switched, it messed with things a little bit, but we coped. It ended up being okay. It meant we had a full block to deal with whatever topic we were dealing with. So
I'm starving all the time because I have last lunch.
I do prefer first lunch. It was a bit of an adjustment, but I didn't mind it too much. It was fine with me.
Students and faculty at NHS are not very fond of the changes this year, so we will see what next year brings.
Man, I've really been having trouble trying to figure out what lunch I have.
Me too. And some new faces are having the same exact problem.
Let's go to Patrick and hear about the newest teacher at NHS.
This year at NHS, our staff has a new face. Well, sort of new. Mr. Wheelsma graduated from the school 4 years ago, but now he's the head of the NHS music program. We asked students and faculty their thoughts on Mr. Wheelsma's return to the school.
I remember Mr. Wheelsma being a very good music student. He took to all the music courses here at Northbridge High School. He was a very quiet student. I think Mr. Wheelsma is doing very well. I mean, it's a learning experience. It's his first job teaching. But I like what I see, and I like what he's done, especially with the music concerts.
I didn't know him too much on a personal level, but I always knew that he was really dedicated to music. He would play a lot of shows and things like that. He's doing a great job. It's very exciting. People seem very excited to be part of the programs and classes, so it's a fun time to be taking a music class here.
Favorite thing about Mr. Wheelsma, it's interesting to have a teacher who can relate to the same jokes as you. He's really chill. He doesn't yell and freak out, so that's really nice.
So Mr. Wheelsma has really turned around the chorus. It used to be this small little thing in the first half of the year, and then he turned it into 2 whole classes, and that's pretty cool. The band sounds wicked awesome. It was all right before, but he makes it pretty cool now.
We also went and talked to Mr. Wheelsma about his plans for the music program in the future.
From a very young age, my parents and grandparents were both musical influences on me. And my grandmother was the one who started me on piano, and so that's where the love of music really grew out of. I'd really like to continue the upward trend that the band's been on, and I'd like to sort of move that over and see the choir really excel too. It feels pretty good. It feels surreal, I think is the word for it. But it's been a great experience overall.
Who's your favorite teacher at NHS?
Definitely Mr. Wheelsma.
Yeah.
Mr. Wheelsma for sure.
Obviously Mr. Wheelsma.
Mr. Wheelsma.
Definitely Mr. Wheelsma.
You have to stop. You have to let me go. I have a cappella tonight. They'll be missing me. Maybe.
No, they won't.
No.
2020 belongs to the seniors, but the talks of senior privileges have gone all around the school. Right, Sawyer?
That's right, Matt. And we got a couple interviews to back that up from students and administration.
During the years of NHS, our senior privileges have highly varied. We went from having a break in the morning to literally nothing. We asked our 2020 graduates about what they think about this.
I definitely think senior privileges should have been a thing. You know, we're seniors. We should have got some type of reward, not reward, but something. But the coming in late if you had a study or leaving early would be a really good one. I always thought that was good. And yeah.
I believe that all students should have a free period instead of just the AP students having to study, so it's fair to the rest of the senior class.
So I think compared to my freshman year, the senior privileges this year are not as many as there were before. They took a break away from us. And some kids that don't take any AP classes are getting free study blocks. So I don't think that's very fair for every single one of them.
We also asked our senior teachers about what they had for senior privileges, what we have, and what they think we should have. Here's what they had to say.
What did you have as senior privileges in high school?
I think the only thing I even used, I don't know what the other ones I had, but we could leave early if we had study, or come in late if we had study first period. I think you had to be on National Honor Society, which I was. I don't know if that was all seniors. I'm not sure. Other than that, I honestly don't remember anything.
This year, I think the senior privileges are the coffee cart. I believe I heard that you may be able to eat outside come the spring, and that's it. That's all I know.
This is what we're left with, guys. Congratulations.
Wow, Sawyer, you look like you're dressed prominently for winter today.
No, this is the summer special.
Oh.
Psych! Let's set in over the weather.
Hi, I'm Patrick Smith. Let's take a look at the weather map. As we can see, we got some rain moving in, clouds coming in towards New England. We can expect some rainy weather, some water falling from the sky for sure, so dress appropriately. Let's take a look at the 7-day. As you can see, we're going to have some 40 degree to 45 degree weather. And towards the end of the week, around Friday, we can expect the end of the world, so I don't think you really need to worry about dressing past this week. Have fun with that.
Hey, it's Matt Cerruti. In Northbridge sports right now, our basketball team is going for the playoffs. For more, to Sawyer Eagleson.
We wanted to talk to some of the players and the coach before the game. And here we are with sophomore forward Ryan Boyce, otherwise known as QB1. Now, what are your opinions on tonight's game? Feeling a little nervous?
Of course, feeling a little nervous. It's a big game. We have to win it. It's we got to win the next 2 out of our 3 games, and I feel like coach is going to do the best to help us win this game because we need it.
We have sophomore Nick Hayes. Nick Hayes, do you think the team has lived up to expectation at the beginning of the season?
I think we lived up to I think we're a young team, so I think we have a lot of room to grow. But I think our expectation was kind of met. We still have a lot of growing room.
Awesome. We're here from Nipmuc High School, getting ready for the boys varsity basketball game. We're here with Mr. Katz, the head coach. What do you think of the key, most important things are for today's game?
I think today the key is to come out strong. And when you see the other team, you're going to see they're much bigger than us. So we got to play strong and try to control the boards as best we can.
Do you think there's a possible playoff future?
Well, we're 8-8. We have 3 games left, so we have to win 2 of the next 3. So we're looking for to make our life a little easier. Win 1 tonight, and have to get 1 of the next 2. So we got to earn it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
We asked some of the fans about how often they go to the games, and now they feel the team has been doing. We're here with senior SWAYZE. Are you ready for tonight?
Hell yeah, I'm ready for tonight.
Now, have you been supporting these boys all season?
Yeah, every single home game. I've been there, a couple away games too. Here and there, just got to support the boys and my brother.
Of course, of course. I'm joined by local legend, Miggy.
What the hell is that?
Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Are you going to the game?
Yeah.
I'll see you there.
Okay.
In our opinion, Coach D looked to be the most excited out there. All right, well, it didn't end the way we wanted it, folks, but, the team showed some real hope. I don't know what the playoff chances are looking like after this one, but there's still 2 more. 3 more. I don't know. This is Sawyer Eagleson, signing off. Well, my favorite teacher is Mr. Miller.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Gaddis. Now, let's hear the rest of our students' thoughts on their favorite teachers.
Battle of being the best doesn't just occur on the basketball court. Here at NHS, teachers are always fighting to be the favorite among students, so we decided to see who truly is the most favorite teacher at Northbridge High School.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Warzeka.
My favorite teacher is Alan Finkel of the Psych Department.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Lindsay.
Miss Herbert and Miss Palmerhouse.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Sensak.
I'd say either Big Zolo or LAMAY.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Finkel.
Or either Mr. Palucha or Mr. Dunn.
Mr. Cafferkey.
Mr. Palucha.
Mr. Warzeka.
Scott Sponseller.
Miss Stanley.
Miss Goodrich.
Mr. Zola.
Mr. Dunn. He's pretty chill.
Mr. Cafferkey is my favorite teacher.
Mr. Dunn.
How does it feel to be the favorite teacher at NHS? Once again.
Well, over the years, you have so many students, makes you grow impact in those long time. It's amazing. Especially when people are, my favorite teacher, right? It's great.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us here today, NHS. I'm Matt Wildman.
And I'm Sora Eagleson, and we are signing off.